Hello everyone, my name is Dennes Chen and I'm here to present my Pecha Kucha from my summer in Stockholm 2018 experience. As you can see in this wonderful picture, I met a lot of amazing people and got closer to a lot of my professors during the trip. During the trip, I had the opportunity to explore the culture and the city of Stockholm. In this picture, you can see a small portion of Gamlestan, the old town of Stockholm. Gamlestan is situated in the middle of Stockholm and is one of the most popular tourist destinations. It contains a lot of museums, including the Nobel Museum, and it also has many of the old architecture and cobblestone paths in the medieval times. In this picture, you can see this one specific red building. This building is situated in the center of Gamlestan near the Nobel Museum. This is one of the most sought after photogenic places you can find in Gamlestan. Whenever you look up a picture of Gamlestan online, you would definitely find a picture with this red building in it. One of my favorite pastimes in Sweden was definitely the fika. Fika roughly translates into afternoon coffee break. It typically consists of having a pastry and some coffee. The goal of fika is to provide a break in the afternoon in order to catch up with friends or have some banter and a relaxing atmosphere to release stress. One of my favorite excursions during the trip was definitely the trip to Uppsala University. As you know, Uppsala University is the home of Carl Linnaeus, the father of taxonomy, and in this picture you can see the Uppsala Cathedral, which was formerly Roman Catholic. It's very nice to see how a secular country like Sweden came from Roman Catholic roots. In this picture, you can see the inside shot of the cathedral in the previous slide. I honestly believe that this is one of the most beautiful cathedrals I've ever seen, and I really like the architecture and just the color and the lighting of it all. I find it really interesting how it can be situated in and surrounded by a secular university, but still maintain its identity. In this picture, you can see one of the many botanical gardens that are planted in Uppsala University. This specific garden here is the work of Carl Linnaeus and his pupils. Story has it that Carl Linnaeus used to have his pupils run around all over the world to gather plant specimens and plant them at Uppsala University so that he can study them. This picture is a small section of a larger botanical garden that is situated right near Carl Linnaeus' old home. In the background of this picture, that cream-colored building on the left was Carl Linnaeus' old home when he was a professor at Uppsala University. This specific garden was used to grow dry flowering plants. In the back of this picture, you can see a totem with rings around it. This totem is a fertility symbol, typically used for a midsummer festival. As you can see in the photo, this is when they raise the fertility symbol to the highest peak it can be, and everyone's super excited about it, and it's one of the most fun things you can do at Midsummer Festival. This picture was taken right after the fertility totem was put up. In this picture, we are wearing these wreaths. These wreaths are typically for women, but I guess as us, we just try to have fun with it. Typically, during this time, people would dance around the totem and just play music, eat, have fun, and it's just a great time. This picture was taken after a 10-mile hike up some terrain in a place called Garden. In Sweden, there are so many places you can hike, and there's so many hiking trails available to you for free. During this trip, it was still during Midsummer Festival, and we as a study abroad group went to Garden to have fun. This gorgeous photo is at Boxholm. It is one of the islands to the east of Stockholm, and we had a excursion there for a day of just hiking, relaxation, kayaking. It was a great time to bond with our professors and for our own group mates to become closer together. During the Boxholm trip, I made it a goal to try and hike and just trail 20 miles in that one day. On my journey across the islands of Boxholm, I came across this mine. This is the Ytterby mine, and it is famous for being the site that they found 7 elements of the periodic table. I really love this spot. This is right after the stairs of the year to be mine. Up in that plateau, you can see there's a table and a chair and this gorgeous view overlooking all this body of water. I really enjoyed this view. It was definitely a sight to see after I walked up all those stairs, and I really, really enjoyed it. One of the most amazing things that still awe me to this day about Stockholm is its efficiency of its public transportation system. The subways and subway stations underground all have these beautiful murals on them, especially the one near Technology College and the one near University of Stockholm, as you can see in these pictures. This is the Natural History Museum of Stockholm. It is situated right across from the University of Stockholm, and it is really close by to a subway station. This museum was amazing. The best part about it was that it was free to the public and that it had an amazing exhibit on global warming and climate change. This picture right here was taken during 4th of July in Sweden. Although Sweden is very amazing and Stockholm's a beautiful city, sometimes we as Americans get homesick. So, as a group of university students traveling abroad, we decided to chip in and purchase hamburger meat and just grill burgers for the day and just celebrate the American holiday. These were some of the best dumplings I've ever had outside of China. And it's funny enough that I found them in Stockholm, specifically in the region called Sodermalm. As a Chinese American, I sometimes get a craving for really good Chinese food, and these really hit the spot. I told all my study abroad classes about it, and we literally ate there like every 2 days because it was just that delicious. This is one of my favorite pictures during the trip. This is at Ice Bar, a bar made completely of ice, and this is during Dean McLaren's birthday. I really like this picture because it shows that we as a group came together and chipped in enough money to buy Dean McLaren's admission, and I feel the event made us as a study abroad group get closer together. And this is the ending of my Pecha Kucha. What better way to end it than on one of my favorite pictures during the trip? This was the last class that we all had together as a study abroad group. And I thank all of you guys for listening to my experience. And I thank the study abroad office for giving me the opportunity to meet these amazing people and to travel to Europe for my first time.